All right, so I'm gonna try to do this video again. I keep rambling too much. Now I feel like cutting it up. So here is my manga that I got. So new manga that I got, Love Hina. And I got the whole set and talk about my experience here and what I had to do, as well as just show you the covers first to the volumes in case you're curious what they look like. So here we have volume 1, as you can obviously see. Also, this chick here is pretty kind of hot. But then we got volume 2. And then this cover is pretty nice too. So volume 3. And there's 14, so yeah. And then we have volume 4 here. So this one I'm going to come back to and show you some things about that in a moment. We got volume 5. Pretty dope. I don't know who this turtle dude is. I keep seeing him showing up. Got volume 6. I'll put that there. Volume 7. Pretty dope. Yeah. And this one's probably my favorite cover. Oh man, it's between 3 covers, but this one's dope. I like it. Seems pretty cool, pretty chill. Let me slide this back. So volume 8. This volume's dope right here. I like this one. Oh, wrong volume. Hold on. First, let me show you this one. Volume 9. You might notice that it looks like their pet rat got a hold of this one here. Yep. You know how it is when you got those. But it doesn't go all the way through. So, it's a friendly rat, I guess. It didn't do too much of a number on it. And then this one here, which is dope. I'm gonna just say it. Those tan lines are nice. And it's volume 10. So that one's dope. That cover is like super dope. I like that a lot. We got volume 11. Kind of a weird cover. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Yeah. And volume 12. That turtle dude showing up again. What's up with that guy? Yeah, volume 44. Yep. And volume 2. Yes. We'll say the name of the number of the volumes every time for you. All right. So, I messaged this dude. I was like, yo, bro. It's out of print manga. Can you do me a favor and make sure it's got some extra packaging in case the mailman does a number on it in transit? But they usually do. He replied and he says, don't worry, I got you. Now, dude, 8 out of 10 times in my experience in life, if someone tells you, I wouldn't do you like that, or I got you, be alert. Because they're probably going to screw you, okay? This box showed up as like this tall box, and there was 0 packaging in the box. Dude, this guy didn't even put like a newspaper in there. I mean, nothing. No bubble wrap, nothing. To make matters worse, this box was the thinnest box I've ever put my hands on, okay? I don't know what this thing was. It was trash. It was horrible. This box had holes in it. It was beat up. The corners was smashed. Dude, it was on my porch, and I could literally look in the top of the box, the corner, because it was crushed in. I could look in and see the books. I reached in and touched the manga. It was raining out, but luckily, it was on an enclosed area on my porch. Otherwise, I would have really been screwed. All right, so this box is trash. Dude, this box was so bad, I even straight up Bruce Lee'd it. I took my finger and I was like, yeah, and stabbed a hole in the box with my finger. That's how thin this box was. And it's like a cereal box. Okay, slightly better, but it was damn near cereal box material. So, yeah, the manga was just flopping around in there, dude. And I think that's how my volume 1 got shafted. Because in the picture, this was like clean. No damage up top. But this paper here, this here, It's like dented in. It's like beat up. You know what I'm saying? This was like ripped really bad. And this volume, I'm pretty positive it was one of the volumes that was sitting in the box like this, and you had some other ones like this, and the hole was over here, like going a long ways. And I think whenever the hole it got busted through, something like hit the top of the volume, and it caused this damage. But it could have happened like before the dude even put it in the box, maybe like sometime after he took the photo, because it is indeed the same volume. I checked out like these little spots right here that are on it, little specks, things on the spine, to make sure it was the same volume that was listed, and it is the same volume. It's just this damage wasn't there. So I contacted him over that, and he did refund me he offered it actually. He refunded me $14.90, and I was like super shocked that he did that. So the next thing that I want to talk about is my volume 4. Now this, I wasn't going to complain to the dude about, because he only had 3 photos, and I've been kind of spoiled buying from Right Stuff recently. And I knew, I was like, dude, you should just message him for more photos. But I was like, dude, I think it'd be good. I don't want somebody else like scooping it up. I'm just gonna buy it. He didn't show the top of the volumes, okay? So he showed like the spines like this. So I seen they all had the matching Tokyo Pop logo, which is super important to me. And he showed the fronts like this, with the volumes like kind of like this, all 14. And that's how I could zoom in and make sure that the damage wasn't on volume 1 when I made the comparison. And then I told him like, yo, bro, it wasn't like that. But he never showed the tops. So I knew there was a chance the tops could be like bookmarks. But dude, what didn't enter my mind was warping. That never went through my head. And all of them are good, no warping, except for volume 4. Holy crap, dude. But in reality, though, you know what I'm saying? He didn't take a picture of this. He didn't disclose it, but he didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of scummy. Yeah, it's kind of scummy, but he didn't lie or anything like that and say, oh, it was a great condition. You know, it was just as photos are seen, except for volume 1 that had that damage that wasn't in the picture. So that's what I kind of complained about. And he refunded me $14. I used the $14 to replace my volume 4, because the volume 1 damage sucks. I can live with it. But this, bro, this is unacceptable. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And not unacceptable, like literally as in, you know, like he screwed me or something, because he didn't. But unacceptable as in, like, I don't want this in my collection. This does not need to be on my shelf. This is disgusting. Ew. Holy crap. So anyway, yeah. I had to get another volume 4, but I had to make sure it had the matching Tokyo Pop logo. Okay. And the only volume 4 that I could find at the time when I purchased it, my volume 4, was in a set of 4. But it was $10 starting bid, and I was the only bidder, and I won it. So I basically won a new volume 4 for, let's say, $10 shipping. So $20. It's got the matching logo, Tokyo Pop logo sign, and you know, it's not warped or anything. It's in good condition. Okay. And I got $15 back from that seller that went to it, but it did come with 3 other volumes because it was a set of 4. So, you know, now I got like freaking this warped up manga and a couple other volumes of manga of Love Hina that I don't need. So let's see, my volume 5, it was a good welcome to have that be replaced. I wouldn't replace volume 5 personally. I would have never replaced this, but I needed to replace this volume 4. And luckily, you know, it came with a volume 5, a 6, and an 8. And my 5 has that tear on it on the back. See, I don't like that. I wouldn't replace it for that, but that is nasty. So the new volume 5 that I got doesn't have that tear that came with the volume 4. So I'll go ahead and show you that. So here's the new volume 5. And it's like really clean. Another thing about this, and it has they all have the matching logo, but all these volumes, which just doesn't really bother me, the tops are yellowed, obviously that's to be expected, but even the sides and the bottoms are yellowed. But these volumes here, all 4 of these, the top are a little yellowed, but the sides are white and the bottoms are white. So I guess whoever had these probably just kept them on a shelf the whole time where light could only hit the top, obviously. These, I don't know how they got yellowed, if they were just like flipping them up, rotating them and shit. And I don't know. But here's the other volume 4, which is the one I originally went after for $10. And as you can see, it's super clean and no warping. Yay. So we added that into the collection. And then, since these two are in such great shape, and, again, that set came with, 5, another 6, and another 8. I went ahead and put these 6 and 8s also into my main collection because the sides are white, the bottoms are white. The 8 that I got that came with my set originally. Let me see. So the 8 that I got here that came with my set originally, I mean, just look at the spines. This is the 8 that came with it. And this is the other 8. Okay, look at the front. This one has like this, as you can see there, these creases. This 8, real clean. The 8 that came with it, that nasty big old white scratch there. But this 8, super clean. And so obviously I upgraded the 8 as well. So yeah, I really didn't want to have all those extra volumes, but again, I look at it as, dude, pay $10, you get $15 back for the damaged volume, pay $10 for the volume 4 to replace it, and hey dude, the guy went ahead and threw in 3 extra volumes that were all in better condition, and I just put all 4 of them into my collection. And they all got the matching logo. So, boom. Good little upgrade there. I really only needed the 4, but the other ones are a welcome, And now I wouldn't sell this warped up one. Trash. But, I'll probably sell the volume 5 off and sell off the 6 and the 8 that I originally got and make some of the money back, of that $10 back that I spent on the other ones. But, oh yeah, one last thing that I'm going to say here, because I'm kind of dragging this on. This volume, dude, when I was reading it, it was like 5 in the morning. I hadn't been asleep. I'm reading this volume. And, dude, I flipped the page, and the whole page is covered with purple crayon. It was purple crayon or a purple coloring pencil. At that moment, dude, I was like really livid. It was terrible. This whole page, all over it, scribbled everywhere. It was over here. It was terrible, and you can't see it anymore. Really, like right here, there's some little bit of like a pink color. I don't think it's gonna pick up. It's not even focusing. You might right above my finger going into his mouth. Yeah, it's a nice way to describe it. You see that little pinkish purple there? Going into his mouth. But, yeah, I used an entire eraser on it. And then I had to use a second eraser just from a pencil, like a number 2 pencil. And I was surprised that it actually got it out. So, yeah, I got almost all of it out where you can't even notice it anymore. I should have taken a picture before. It didn't rip the paper or anything, filing it down, didn't remove any of the blacks. But, yeah, it was scribbled everywhere. It was purple. I don't know if it was a coloring pencil or if it was a crayon. But the eraser got it out. Then after that, I don't want to spoil the manga, but after that, I started, doing this really fast, kind of flick through just to see if any colors would catch my eye. And I didn't see any colors in any of the other volumes, thankfully. So I think it was just a one and done, like a kid got a hold of it and went to town on it. But yeah, that was a pretty kind of a rough experience. It wasn't tremendously bad, but you know what I'm saying, with the seller giving me some money back and maybe able to replace the volumes. But yeah, it was just, that's probably the worst packaging I ever received from eBay. I could tell you that. It was rough. But yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts on this series. Well, if you like it or not. I don't really want to get too spoiled on it. But yeah, I'm reading it right now. and I got some other manga coming as well. You know, I got manga coming from freaking, I've been waiting on it from April. I got a August order, and then I just put another order in on Right Stuff just for 2 volumes, and that was like a couple days ago. So hopefully I'll do an unboxing of those. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, listening to my random, you know, story of buying manga from some dude in Florida. You know, have a nice week. Peace.